Shout out to my but let's just let's go to the last one because the last one is really what we're here for. Let's go to the last verse when he switches up the beat. Because right here he's just yapping. Right here. You know what's crazy? Pause this. You know what makes me believe the whole Dave Freeze thing? I follow Dave Freeze.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm a top dog guy. So and I love Kendrick. The way he's moving, I feel like it's true.
Oh man.
I'm like, got it. Like it's like he's now trying to glorify Kendrick and this whole thing, and I'm like, got it.
I did see something like he posted like a black heart on Kendrick's wife's pic with his kid with the kids. So
shout out to Dave, man, breaking people's houses.
My nigga Dave.
Shout out my nigga Dave. Shout out my nigga Dave. But anyways, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to episode, I believe it's 59. Please check me if it isn't. To the BES podcast, the best sports podcast
in the world.
And y'all already know, when you hear that voice, I am accompanied by the one and the only, the masters of the X's and O's. All right? The guy that will make you run nonstop, but there's a reason to it. Don't pick up that ball. No jump shots today. We're running. Okay? Girl, get up. Shout out to my boy EJ. Let's get a round of applause for Coach EJ. How we feeling, Pop?
I'm good, man.
Yeah, you look good.
I'm tired.
Good. Never mind. I'll take it back. My fault. I'll take it back.
All good. I appreciate the love.
But I'm actually I'll keep it to the end.
Yeah.
To my left. Listen, gang, y'all already know. Oh, excuse me. I'm Dominican. I don't know my lefts and rights. To my right. Y'all already know, ladies, turn off the faucets. Turn off the faucets. All right? I don't need you water falling over here, okay? You already know it's the boy. It is the boy. You know, not Drake. The boy.
The boy.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that chin strap. It's not even a chin strap, but just look at it. Look at the goatee.
Cut it out.
Your favorite first baseman. Your Gold Glover. Huh? 16-time All-Star. 4-time Super Bowl champion. 6-time Home Run Derby champion. Eli Matt Olson. Let's give it up for Eli. Yes, sir. How we feeling, Pop?
Good.
Good. You look good too, man.
Gracias.
Yeah. Did you get sleep too, or you just fucking with me? Like EJ, you know?
No, I got sleep. I mean, I stopped at McDonald's first.
Today? Oh, yesterday. Yeah, we won't talk about it. We'll leave it alone. Yeah. I'm glad that both of you guys are here, happy and healthy. If you're not, please let me know, and we'll proceed with the next situation. And you already know it's your boy, your favorite dad, Nefty Wop, from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Gang, listen, this is gonna be a short pod, cause your Gold Glove first baseman and your Cy Young winner, you already know, got games today, so we gotta do what we gotta do. And not much has happened except, I mean, a lot has happened, but we're really gonna glorify a few things here, or not. And I will say this, okay? I've been prolonging it because Apple is trying to play games with me. Apple, don't sue me. I love you guys. Maybe this week the episodes will be up on Apple. We'll see how that goes. They're just playing games.
Okay.
Don't quote me. All right.
We need that.
Yeah, no, for sure. But we're gonna start with the NBA. And the Denver Nuggets, once again, sorry, Eli, surpasses the Los Angeles Lakers to make it to the second round. With this, Ham, I don't know, is it Darwin? I put Darwin. It's Darvin. I put Darwin out there. My bad. Whatever name is Darwin out there, my fault, bro. I ain't trying to include you in the Hams. Meet the Hams.
Meet the Hams.
Ham is out with the rest of his cast. Get the out of here. How are we feeling, gang? How we feel about the series? How do we feel about the firing? How do we feel about the Lakers' future? Either or can start or not.
Yeah, that was tough. I mean, we all knew that he was gonna get fired. I didn't think the whole freaking staff was gonna get fired. And 2, I don't even know who's available or who is up to have that Laker job.
You,
That guy.
EJ head coach, you're assistant coach. I'm the video guy.
That could work.
Listen, man.
Could
Yo,
work.
Lakers, hit up your boys at the BES podcast. We got y'all. Trust me.
I'm gonna be honest. I
EJ, would you take that job?
the Laker job.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of dudes are getting let go. A lot of dudes. Hey,
That's what I like to hear.
sorry, not sorry.
LeBron, get out of here. Oh, my fault.
If I could get something for him,
Got it.
listen. Honestly, we all knew Darvin Ham was gonna be the scapegoat for all of this. And I know we get on him a lot about like subs and stuff like that. But I gotta be honest, I don't think the past 2 years teams were just good enough to compete with Denver. And that's just me.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to understand. Compete with the Lakers or
Compete with Denver. The Lakers, I just don't think they had enough.
Okay.
You know, like you relied too much on LeBron and AD. And like LeBron shouldn't have to be 39 years old having to go out there and carry a team. And yeah, their games complement each other, but they still play in the same areas. You feel me? So like it just wasn't really conducive to winning for them in the long run. You tried D'Lo, and honestly, D'Lo needs to go to therapy or something. His head's messed up, for real. His head's not all in it.
Wait, what'd he do or say?
No, he's just like you're just not you drop 20 points shooting efficiently, and then you go and you drop 0, and then you want to complain like, bro, you had a donut. Don't say nothing to me. Don't say anything to me, bro.
Drop a 20 bag on the mob on the spot, bro.
You coming up to me saying something? You had a donut?
Donut,
You
bro.
playing damn near the whole game?
A Boston cream, brother.
Not even.
Yeah, it wasn't filled.
It wasn't.
Put me in the booth, kid.
It wasn't. You feel me? So, and I think Eli's right. It's going to be tough to have somebody to come in and try and fix what's going on over there because it's more than just the players. It's like a culture thing. Like, that team that won in the bubble, you could tell that team was a squad that was like a family. Rondo, Dwight Howard, Bron, AD.
Winners, too.
Winners.
A team full of winners.
You feel me? Like, these teams that they've put together after the bubble have not been...
That was Vogel, right? Am I wrong? Okay.
And he ain't even all that. For real. But whatever he was preaching was enough to get them to play together as a team and win. Darvin Ham just ain't had that. He was just a motivator of sorts, I guess. Just not a good one.
Any final thoughts?
No, it's gonna be tough. They don't have many options in the coaching position, and we got to see if LeBron goes ahead and picks up his player option, which I think he stays. I don't think he goes anywhere.
Excuse me. Sorry.
It's crazy because I said this, but in my head, I thought like it was just like make believe, you know, and I actually saw KG and other people really think of this, which also far-fetched as hell. Is, you know, old ass players, old stars aligning together. One farewell tour. I don't know if you saw it with Paul Pierce. That'd be dope. It's not gonna happen, but they were saying KD and LeBron joining Golden State for one little hoorah. I doubt it. I don't think LeBron's going anywhere.
Would we even like that?
Would we even like it? I don't even know.
I wouldn't.
They don't need to do it.
You said you would or you wouldn't?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
No.
We don't need to see it. They're not key markers in a game. Like LeBron had 30 and it wasn't enough to win. Like the 30 that he dropped, like, you know, back in the day when he would drop 30 is not significant. It wasn't impactful. Like when we saw what's his name yesterday freaking drop 43, it was...
Listen, bro. And
this is different.
This is the harsh truth. These young bulls are here.
No, yeah, but what I'm saying is
they're here.
No, I
It's
understand
no more
that.
like not nobody like the difference was and this is how I see it. They respected Bron, KD, Steph, and there was like a little bit of, I guess, quote unquote, for lack of a better word, fear, right? These new young cats do not care who they are.
I think it's just one player that doesn't care. Because I'm
Nah,
like,
it's all of them though. Like they're just they're here. They're here now.
I think there's a few, but
They're here now.
well, I think what I respect about them is like we are going to respect you because you are the greats. You are Steph.
Yeah.
You are KD. You are LeBron. You are Paul, etc., etc. But I like that they're coming in with that grit. Like, yo, dog. Once that ball is thrown up in the air,
Yeah, it's over.
It is war, dog.
You gotta hoop with me now.
Yeah, and I like that because like that era between like the 2010 to 2020, the kids were just coming in, collect the check, and go.
yeah.
This new gen is like, I want to hoop, and I'm trying to kill y'all.
Right. Because for me, if I was Bron, I would try to go to Miami, Cleveland.
Well, my thing is like they're key markers on their teams, but they're not great teams. Like the Lakers is not a great team.
No,
the Suns are not a great team.
Right.
Like if you were to put these players in like in a spot where it's gonna get critical. They're not gonna be a 5-1.
Where they don't have to be number one.
Correct. They're not number ones anymore.
They're not number ones anymore.
They're not. Like
they could be number two though.
No.
And they would kill. Like KD had averaged 27 on 60% shooting.
No, you guys are saying individually. Like we're no longer talking about if they join forces.
No, yeah. Like
I don't want to see that.
No, like respectfully, they like LeBron averaged what 28 and 7 and 7 in the playoffs. It's not like he a scrub. It's just the team. The Suns. Look at the Suns. KD went ahead, did his thing on 60% shooting. Didn't play well. Kyrie was trying to carry. Curry was trying to carry his team to the play-in. Couldn't do it.
Right.
Like you put them on a respected team with a little bit of balance, where hey, give me a number one, and they'll be a great number two.
That's another thing too. Like, these squads now are realizing, like, yo, if we have 1 to 2 guys that are them, and everybody else are stars in their role, it don't matter who.
Yeah.
The other team has. We just got to play together, and that's the difference. There was a time, a la the years of when LeBron went on his run in Cleveland of 8 straight Eastern Conference Finals or 8 straight Finals, whatever it was. He was the best player in the world. By himself, he was able to single-handedly beat everybody. It's not like that anymore. The game is catching up now. Everybody is just as good. Everybody's just as athletic. Everybody's jumping out the gym, shooting threes, running fast. Like, it's too much for one person to try and compete against. You feel me? So like now you got to put those guys on a team where they'll have help. Like they're not going to go out there and win games by themselves anymore cuz it's not happening.
They'll do it for a quarter or two.
Yeah.
But
they'll be great. They'll be great for a quarter, absolutely, or they'll go on a stretch. But yo, defenses are getting smart now, bro. Yo, get the ball out of his hands, make him do something else.
Well, it's tough because like when I watch KD, it's like what more can you ask from him in that position? And I can't even be mad at KD in his position because I got to be mad at Booker. And I know we're gonna get into that because that is wicked, my boy. We can't be giving you keys and what you doing. So KD respectfully did his thing. You have 3 players that do the same thing. When you look at the Denver Nuggets, they all do different things and they're great at what they do. Porter, I'm going to go ahead and shoot out this ball. You got my boy Pope. He's going to go ahead. It's going to be a 3 or he's 1 dribble pull up into a mid. And he plays fence. Like, you got Aaron Gordon, plays fence. I'm a play defense against your best player. And I'm going to sit in the dunker position and I'm going to have the best passer. One of the best passers. And I'm going to have the ball in the air all the time, 24/7. Step up on him, I'm dunking on your head. And then guess what? You got a subpar point guard in Jamal Murray who, when the lights are bright in the 4th quarter, he has proven yet again, I'm going to drill it. So that's a complete team. And Porter said it on a podcast. He's like, hey, it was an era where you had super teams. He's like, we're transitioning out of that.
Yeah.
If you got 1 or 2 players, great. But if you can put pieces around them, that's all you need. All you need. Because when you look at a Denver team, you're like, there's really like 2 stars with a bunch of nice role players. When you look at Thunder, you didn't really know about them. You didn't really hear unless you was watching and listening to basketball. And look, you got a point guard, you got your center, and look at all these role players now could be number ones on that team. Timberwolves, same thing. We've here yet again Jimmy Butler dogging them, and look where they're at. They got a dog.
They got a dog.
And I'm not saying it's the same team, but they got Cat in there finally being what he's supposed to be. And I know you don't like what he's like. You didn't like him before, but he's finally transitioning. You got Gobert doing what Gobert does. They got another point guard in Connolly, and they got Slow Mo McGee, who that boy play fence and gets to the basket.
He don't play no fence, bro. You just reach. If I had a 7-foot wingspan, I would reach too.
Hey, when your percentage is that high,
that's cheating. That is cheating.
Bro, you just said if you could do it, you would.
I know, but damn. I can't, though.
Be tight with the ball. Be tight with the ball.
Bro, it don't matter. No matter where I put the ball, you can poke it. Pause.
All this to say, I like where it's going. I told him my prediction was that the Wolves would win game 1 by 8. They did their thing. And it was in Denver. I think Denver wins game 2. Me personally think they have to win game 2. Only because if you go 2-0 and then you're going back to their town, all they got to do is win 1.
So, yeah, y'all watched the whole game?
I did.
I didn't. I watched the second half.
So the first half, Denver was outplaying them.
Without Jamal.
Well, they were outplaying. They were outplaying 4 of the Wolves players. Anthony Edwards was still getting off.
25.
But it was even because Jamal had 0 points.
Yeah, and everybody else on the Wolves was playing garbage. For real. Then in the second half, Jamal Murray woke up, but the rest of the Wolves woke up.
Yeah.
And it was back and forth for a while, and then they just started to pull away. Not Carl Town. Nas Reed went on that stretch. I think he scored like 13 points by himself.
We
in a run. So, I think Denver, honestly, Denver has to win game 2. You don't want to go into Minnesota down 2-0.
That's game. That's serious.
But here's the difference to me. Last year when Denver beat Minnesota 4-1 in the playoffs, they were injured. Minnesota was injured. Now you got to deal with everybody, and everybody's gotten better. And I think an unsung hero for Minnesota he's probably not going to get a lot of love is Mike Conley. He allows Anthony Edwards and K.A., Nas Reed, all of them to like operate. And he's hitting knockdown, wide open threes. He's getting them the ball in their spots. And like you can't sag off of him. He's going to hit an open shot and he can still get bucks. And he's running that team. So it's a lot more that Denver has to deal with than I think they've had to face within this run.
Yeah.
Besides who they play in the finals?
Denver?
Yeah.
With Denver playing in the finals?
Yeah, last year.
It was Miami.
Miami.
Oh yeah, that was a cakewalk.
Yeah, it was a cakewalk. So,
but to get back, when Denver faced the Lakers in the bubble, I bring this up because they had Dwight Howard, they had McGee, and they got Davis. Guess what?
Yeah,
they got Reed, they got Gobert, and they got Cat, and they all do 3 things different but very well.
Yeah.
They got 2 players that can shoot and 1 to defend. So guess what? We're gonna go ahead and you think you can sag off a player?
They were making him work. They were making Joker work for real.
No, Joker's always gonna be the Joker. But like they say, hey, we gotta put pressure. We can't just let him play on one side of the ball all the time. And you gotta if he's gonna go ahead and sit and help, you gotta kill him. And I say that all the time, no matter what it is. If you're gonna sag off and leave me, Reed did his thing. He stepped up and knocked down shots, and it's gonna be there all series.
Reed was.
They're gonna be like, Reed is gonna have to beat us, and we're gonna sag off. We're not gonna let anybody come in here And game one was tip your hat off to him. I got game one.
And Anthony Edwards.
And Ant. Because when you got three guys that can all play defense on Joker, and not saying put pressure, because obviously he still dropped 30.
Yeah.
But when you throw in different bodies at him, making him work, making him score in different ways, is going to help in the
and I think what you pointed out was really important. The fact that there's two bigs now that can play on the perimeter and make him move. And then on the other end, offensively, you have not just Rudy Gobert, because he's their best defensive big man, but Karl Towns is 7 foot, Naz Reid's 6'11", KA, like you gotta battle now. It's not just one person. I'm gonna be able to pin this guy under the rim and score. So it's gonna be tough, but I think this series is gonna be all about role players. What is everybody else gonna do? Michael Porter, Jamal Murray, Caldwell Pope, Chris Braun, and then on the other side for Minnesota, it'll be like Naz Reid, McDaniels, KA, what's the other guy? The Nickel Alexander Walker kid. Like, what are those guys? What are you guys gonna be able to do? Because when Jamal Murray wakes up and Anthony Edwards is being Anthony Edwards, they're gonna go at it. You kind of could like X them out.
You better hope he wakes up.
Yeah,
he didn't wake up last series. He got by on that series.
Who
shot 38%?
Jamal Murray?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he killed y'all. He said
no. He killed us. But what I'm saying is that was the Lakers' fault. You gonna wait for fourth quarter? All right, bet I can hit a shot.
Yeah, well,
but
I mean,
what about if it's too late? Why if I can't hit that shot? What about we're down 8? I can't hit a game winner.
I mean, I don't know.
You're not gonna win off 38.
If Joker could keep it close until the fourth,
true,
and Jamal Murray just needs to hit a game winner, hey,
it's gonna be close. Because I think Wolves was something they didn't have, which was to withstand the punches that Denver had. When Joker was hitting shots 7 in a row and freaking hitting the 3 on the top of the key, making it close, it was like, it's not enough. We're going to take game one. So he needs to shoot better than that for them to win. I don't think Joker alone is going to go ahead and beat them.
You guys had amazing points. I got nothing to say. I think the only thing, another aspect that I'm watching about this matchup, well, I told you last night, I really want to see just how they're going to react because listen, Minnesota is a complete team. You guys broke that down tremendously, and I applaud both of you for what just transpired right now. Like I literally sat here, I was like a little kid. I'm like, oh shit, this is going crazy right now. Minnesota's a complete team. I just want to see. Okay, I think EJ said this, or one of you said it. How are we going to limit Ant? The team is going to do, eventually they're going to do what they're going to do, but we can't, if we can bring Ant from 40, 35, 30 to, listen, we're forcing you to only score 23, 24, 25. I want to see how Denver works out with that. And then the other aspect is both coaches have been in the same system like 4 years ago in Denver. Mm-hmm. Finch and Malone. They've coached together. Finch was Malone's like assistant or whatever. I forgot what it was.
And the Minnesota assistant too.
As well?
Yeah.
Okay. So they know each other. They know the personnels. They know what's how they think, all that fun stuff. So I think we might potentially, along with both these teams being, besides maybe OKC, with both these teams being complete teams, like you can get killed almost by anybody. I want to see the chess match between the coaches. I think that's what I'm really watching.
Yeah, that's gonna be the cool part. And a stat, I don't know if you guys knew. I only know this because I was talking about it with one of my coworkers yesterday. 5 of the top defensive teams in the playoffs right now. Well, they were the 5 top defensive teams in the regular season right now in the playoffs. Minnesota, OKC, Denver. I'm having a brain fart. The Knicks.
And it had to be Boston.
And Boston.
Yeah.
Top 5 teams, and those top 5 teams are still in the playoffs. And I think this playoffs, we're going to see more of that defensive intensity be picked up. Because these squads, like the squads that I just named, all of them, they have these spurts where they go on defensive runs.
Yeah.
Where they are locking locking up.
No, and sorry.
So I love it.
I like hijacked her. I think and this is going to probably lead to our next topic because I feel like this is something that maybe they were lacking. With your point, with what you're saying, listen. All three of us play basketball. Maybe in different levels, we've capped out or whatever the case, but we understand the game. So we know defense doesn't just stop at defensive stance. I need you to stop you.
Yeah.
All right. With the Knicks, they play defense, but Josh Hart is great grabbing that defensive rebound, and now we're sprinting. You know, with Boston, they play a lot of help defense. It's kind of like, listen, I'm gonna play as much as defense as I possibly can. If you beat me, guess who back here? And that goes the same with Minnesota. You got to meet those twin towers once you pass me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And you're right, bro. It just looks good when, bro, like you said, if Denver goes on a 7-point run because Joker just somehow just starts doing his magical shit, Minnesota's like, hi, dog, check this out. We got another notch here. No. Can you stop this defensive scheme real quick? You know, and EJ's right, bro. This is fun. This is fun to watch. And this leads to my topic with this is probably potentially what happened with the Suns. The Suns, I mean, along with a bunch of other shit, along with Devin Booker just Amber alerting, you know, Bradley Beal is just stole an entire salary.
Yeah. Pull the John
I think that guy played a maximum of 13 games this entire year, right? But on top of that, they had no defensive presence.
Yeah.
None.
No defensive presence. I think they really thought. I don't know who's the coach over there.
Vogel.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, bro.
I don't want to give him a hard out, but maybe he just doesn't have the defensive personnel.
A defensive
I don't think he
coach.
does. Yeah, no, he's a defensive.
Maybe he just doesn't have the personnel. I'm not gonna.
Well, Beal and Booker play no fence.
Right.
And
KD might have had the best defensive year of his career.
I was just about to say that. And KD, I want to say subpar.
Oh, wow.
Good defense.
I forgot it was Vogel. So that's just sad.
And it's crazy that you had KD on Ant.
But now that you guys said that,
that is crazy.
Wait, say that again.
KD had to guard Ant.
That's how bad it was.
And I'm not. And this is no disrespect to KD, but
like
you're at this time, you have to guard a dog at this time.
Well, I think KD never had to do that.
No.
In any of his ventures, he never had to.
No.
I'm not saying he was a bad defender, but in OKC they put Tabo.
Cephalosha.
Right? That's who it was, if I'm correct. Once he goes to Denver, not Denver, Golden State.
He's got a bunch of. You got Iguodala. You had
He never. Not saying he can't play defense, but the primary defender was never.
Yeah.
Was never KD. Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But now that I remember that it's Vogel, I think that's a GM issue. I think I should, as a GM. Now I don't remember how the timeline went, right? But if I have a personnel of KD, Booker, and Beal, and that's three guys that could literally put the cheese in the hoop, right, at ease, regardless of what happened in the playoffs, and you're bringing in a defensive-minded coach that probably has no offensive scheme for these three, and don't even know probably how to coach these guys. Because who Vogel? I mean, Vogel coached Paul George and them, but again, that was a very defensive team. That was a long and lengthy team. Yeah. That team thrived. It was like the Bulls with Tibbs. They thrived on defense, and at the end of the game, Paul, do what you do, right? Then he goes to LA again, but at the same time, you also got There was 5 coaches.
Well, no, they had a defensive team. Caruso plays fence.
No, yes. What I'm saying will also help Vogel offensively is the fact that you had like 5-6 coaches because it was you.
Oh, yeah.
It was Kid as your assistant. You got LeBron on the floor. You got Rondo on the floor. You got all these guys on the floor, and you're like, well, if I can't figure it out, I know they will. You get here, and we can all agree every single one of these guys on the Suns, they need something. They need a coach. They need a point guard. They need not one of these guys could be the guy. I know that they're superstars or whatever the case may be, but KD can't be KD without B. And now that you guys reminded me that it was Vogel, I mean, let me not just put it on the GM because obviously the players got to play.
Yeah, but it's hard because you're asking Booker he's a 2, and you're asking him to play a 1 and a 2 at the same time. Like, I can't be looking to give up the cheese.
Fuck the GM because they should have kept Ayton.
Oh. They should.
Who did they trade him for though?
Nurkic, non-existent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it would have been different.
Maybe.
I wouldn't say it would probably be a difference, but not a big significance where.
I'll take Ayton over Nurkic.
I know I do, but I'm saying they still got like holes in their.
No, for
like,
sure.
We're not
gonna get away from that.
I mean,
like
listen,
I agree.
Listen, and this is I went on this rant last week. Probably not on the pod, but I was talking about it. And this is no disrespect to Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and Kevin Durant, but the reality is y'all cannot be great without a PG.
Yeah, no, they can't.
Like D Book, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, you're a bucket, but your career didn't start to get hot until CP got there. Bradley Beal, you were hot when John Wall was there. KD, your whole career you had a B. Kyrie Irving, Stephen Curry, Russell Westbrook, James Harden. Y'all need a PG to get y'all to cheese in the positions that y'all need to get into to score. When y'all have to create for yourselves for 48 minutes, bruh, it's hard.
You need easy buckets,
Yo,
bro.
you're not. I don't care. Even the greatest conditioned athlete, bro, you're not gonna be able to. It's just not. It's not sustainable.
You gotta do that every game.
Every game.
And that goes
82 games in a season, and then you got the playoffs.
Right.
You telling me
where teams are now, every film session that they're having at practice is geared towards it doesn't I'm telling you, I know they're in these film sessions. Minnesota was like, it doesn't matter about everybody else. KD can't do this. Or if he's gonna get his, nobody else can get off.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the game plan.
That's basically how it went.
Because they're gonna try and create an ISO and they can't do anything. And then all we gotta do is control the boards and we run. Now look, 4-0. It's a disgrace, honestly.
And I think a little bit to supplement my point. I'm cheating here. I think that goes just back to the GM. You're putting three guys together that need a B or an A, depending how you look at it. Three guys together that need an A, and then you don't get an A.
I said that when they traded Chris Paul away.
Yeah.
I was like, why? Why would you do that? Y'all didn't start winning until he got there.
That's a fact.
Went to the finals and all.
Y'all don't need Chris Paul to drop 30.
No, you don't.
No. Why? If I have Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and KD, that should be at least 20, 20, 20. If you had Chris Paul, that's damn near close to 25, 25, 25.
And Chris Paul is one of those guys. Chris Paul,
He's going to feed.
He understands the game. I think I heard something like that this year or wherever. He understands the game. Like, Chris Paul's the one guy like, yo, if you play with me, I'll make sure you get your 13.
Yeah.
Like, you want to average 15? I promise you I'll give you 13 easy.
Yes.
Then you just worry about how to get that one bucket.
Absolutely. You're at 100% right, bro.
But my thing is, wherever Chris Paul went, even though I know he hasn't won, but wherever he went, he made a difference. Wherever team he was on. And it goes to show, even when he was OKC, a young team. When
he had them hooping.
He had them hooping early. And he was like, yo, check him out. And I'm like, oh, that boy right there is going to be a problem. And he was just gearing up players like, hey, I still got it. I can still move the cheese.
No.
I don't need to average 20. I'll take 10 points, but I'm going to dish out 13 assists. I'm going to make sure everybody eat. And he's the last floor general that there is out here.
And this is basically, now I don't want to deep dive with them because the thing is there's the overwhelming factor that's going on with the Clippers is health. But that's basically what's going on with the Clippers. The Clippers don't have a guard. They don't have an A. And
well, I think James Harden throughout the season after his freaking 0-8 losses, he showed up. But I'm gonna be honest, that whole little hoopla in the playoffs, it's still there. He's still Kershaw of playoffs.
Yes. So that's exactly what I was gonna. You said it already, so you beat me to it. That is all fine, and both these teams, even though the Suns during the regular season they didn't do well either. All that is cute in the regular season, but once you hear playoffs, once that P starts pushing,
Bro.
Niggas fold.
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie, they looked. I follow LeBron, I like the Lakers. I was like, yo, Clippers, they look nice.
Bro, I came in here probably
Like,
3 consecutive episodes talking about, hey,
to be careful. And
they made
Kawhi,
me look horrible now.
yo,
you're like a dumbass.
I should have known Kawhi out game 1. Sound like last year.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Sound like the last 3 years.
Yeah, Kawhi. Yeah, but Kawhi just does not look healthy, bro. He doesn't look healthy on the floor. You can tell something is wrong with Cuz.
It's just my thing is just
Not
retire,
like,
bro.
Yeah, he might have to, bro. He just does not look
because
okay.
Might be a Brandon Roy situation.
Yeah, that's serious though.
I just never seen anybody like, bro. Kawhi, man, when he out there on the floor, he's a bucket getter. Like healthy, he's a bucket getter. Like it's crazy how freaking robotic and technical he is on the court. But when he's not on there and he's just injury after, I'm like, damn, bro. At this point, it's like you gotta let it go.
It's so unfair, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, when he was playing with the Spurs, I'm like, oh, he's gonna be a problem, and then you're just waiting for them to take that next step, and like, he never had that. We never got to see a full career out of Kawhi to see what he would have done if he was healthy with the Clippers from the start.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, praise to them. Praise to them. Hopefully,
PG, bring that ass over here, boy.
Hopefully, they get better. Yeah, that's a fact. Real quick, because I actually forgot to ask you guys this yesterday. I just kind of, I mean, it could be quick, but if we want to deep dive, we could deep dive. But USA basketball roster for the Olympics this year was released quite some time ago. But that was one of the things where I told you I didn't want to talk about until I had EJ here because I want to kind of talk about it with all three of us. I'm going to read the roster. Oddly enough, Kawhi's in here, by the way.
Crazy.
Yo.
He was the last one to get picked.
You need to be resting.
They got Bam Adebayo, Devin Booker, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Halliburton, Drew Holiday, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and Jason Tatum. All I really want from you guys is, what do you feel about this roster? I can reread it if you want me to. And who do you think... we're probably going to start with Kawhi. But who do you think shouldn't have been? And maybe who should have gotten it?
Well, Kawhi definitely shouldn't have been on there. Right. I'm sorry.
I mean, I've said it in our group chat. I'm like, Kai should have been in there.
So, I'm going to be honest. Jaren said the same thing to me. And obviously, for selfish reasons, I would have loved Kai to be on the team. But with that roster that they have put together, I don't see how Kyrie fits. Honestly. You would have to take out, to me, in order for Kyrie to be on that team, you got to take out, like, Halliburton.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, because the
four point guards they have. Fine.
You're cool with that.
I'm cool with taking Halliburton out.
See, so
I've seen what he already did when he played.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, but
I've already seen.
I'm trying to put my thought process in how Team USA is thinking. From the way they constructed the roster, they want a team full of athletes that can run, play defense, and shoot the three. That's it. Run, play defense, shoot the three. And you look at this. You have Halliburton that's going to be able to play with KD, Steph Curry, and LeBron. Right then and there, that's a board. That's the play style that they're going for. I don't even know who the coach is, to be honest.
I don't know who it is either.
I think it's Spoelstra.
Is it?
I think I could.
So that might play a part into it too.
I don't know.
I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. And yeah.
But my thing is, at least on a roster, like for him not even to be on a roster,
it is crazy. It is crazy. I agree also with Kyrie's testament of like how it used to be done back in the day, where they all used to get invited to Vegas and they would play, and it was kind of like a tryout. I agree with that.
Oh, it's
Brody.
It's Steve Kerr.
Kerr.
There you go, bro. There you go,
Brody. I'm just saying, if it's a tryout,
I know, bro.
We're going to see part 2
I know.
of what my boy did.
Well, I was about to say,
cross,
the only thing about that is, like, I believe, I agree with Kyrie, too, but he did that in the tryouts and still didn't get picked, so it's like...
That year. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
No, that was a redeem team. I get it, but
Yeah.
and he was a pup.
a pup that dogged those goats.
No,
it's
that's
very
a fact.
true.
I hear you.
But again, that's why I think it's all about
Damn,
fit.
that was a bar. A pup that dogged those goats.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Shit. It's all about fit into the roster, bro.
Yeah.
And like, for example, and this is no disrespect to Bam.
Okay, all right. I was waiting for it, bro, because I get Kawhi, but to me, it's like once I read Bam, I said okay.
But my thing is, what are the big Cat? No. Gobert? No.
Well, Cat's playing for
playing
DR.
for France.
Gobert's playing for France.
That's what I'm saying. What other big that is in the A? That we'd be like, all right, we going. Who else?
And
you got Davis and Embiid.
You know what threw me off too? Yeah, Embiid playing for USA.
I know.
That threw me off too.
It did throw me off.
Cameroon's probably not playing.
I
don't know if they're. Cameroon's probably not in.
And not for nothing.
I think he's Cameroon, right?
Yeah, that's where like it kind of like that's basically an argument against mine because Embiid's not gonna be running and gunning, you know, like that's not his game.
No.
But are you bringing him for a presence like when you got to play Joker, or you got to play Gobert in the Olympics? You know, like that. That's my only.
Are you guys picking Bam over Julius?
Randall?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Julius is probably not healthy.
No, he's had surgery on his shoulder.
Bro, he's just so inconsistent. And he's a shot.
They are kind of
he's
similar.
He's a volume shooter.
They are kind of similar in play style, though.
No, yes, but my thing is,
Bam is definitely way more
shots.
efficient.
Yeah,
way more efficient.
Shots.
And I think Bam can guard the perimeter better than Julius.
How about Chet? Where was Chet? What country's Chet?
I don't know. I agree.
I don't know either.
I would assume USA.
Victor's probably playing for France.
Oh yeah, he's definitely playing for France. Damn.
2 years. So you gonna need Embiid and Davis.
Damn.
That France, you're not getting no.
You're not scoring nothing, brother.
I'm just saying.
Oh shit! I just thought about that.
You're gonna need a Kyrie Irving to get through there, buddy.
Yo, Victor and Rudy Gobert.
Jesus.
And I heard Victor Wembanyama has a younger brother.
That's crazy.
And he's like 6'8".
Okay, they need to calm down over there. They need to fucking calm down.
Shoot me up, man.
Pause?
Damn. Shoot you up.
Yo, wait a minute.
I ain't mean like that.
Yeah, just leave that one alone, bro.
I'm just
damn, yo.
Okay, I mean, now that Eli put it that way, I guess he's right, but I don't know. It's just you ever just read a name and you're like, I don't feel like this fits.
Yeah,
and that's how I felt with Bam. Like, no offense to Bam, sorry. Bam, I know what you could do, but it's just, I don't know. I wasn't expecting to read Bam. But, no Jimmy either.
Jimmy's hurt.
But I'm glad. See, so like there are names on this roster that I am happy that are there. Like Anthony Edwards needs to be there. Jason Tatum needs to be there. Yeah. Like those guys need to be there. So like,
because they're gonna learn from those goats.
Yeah, and they heard like my coaching thought process is like, okay, am I gonna start Steph, Anthony Edwards at the 2? Probably gonna go. Coach EJ would go JT, Bron, KD. That's my starting 5.
Damn, you want that small?
I'm going small. And we're going to run.
I'm not mad at that.
We're going to run. Then my subs coming off of the bench, I can go Drew, AD, D-Book. Like, I would have to do it like a platoon.
I also would add into that, because I'm looking at the roster here, sorry. Some of the older guys probably would have to start because they probably take a little bit longer to start,
I get what you mean. Yeah. But like, it's just I would love I can't wait to see how Steve Kerr puts this together and if he's gonna make them do like a bunch of split actions and stuff like that. Because I ain't gonna lie, seeing LeBron and Steph Curry in a split action. First of all, seeing LeBron with KD, Anthony Edwards, JT, Steph Curry in split actions. How can you guard that?
You guys are starting Embiid over Davis?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out how this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, AD
it depends.
AD balled out this year. I don't know.
It depends.
But you know,
No, I think it
Olympics
depends on
is
the court.
different, bro. Olympics is different. Like that energy, that aura of being out wherever it is, wherever the Olympics is, and being out on that floor. Like I don't know, cause
I don't
like
know, it all depends.
that year when
It's in oh my gosh, it's in France, bro.
no, it's not.
They're playing in Paris.
Are they?
It's
Oh,
in Paris.
Yeah.
wrap it up. Victor Wembanyama, gold medal. Yo, that's gonna be his coming out party. He's gonna win. You heard it here first on the BES podcast.
Come on now.
France is going to win the gold medal. They're gonna beat Team USA in the gold medal game. Victor Wembanyama is gonna get the player of the game or whatever, and he's gonna
Nicholas Batum is gonna hit the game-winning three.
and then he's gonna come into the season. The Spurs are gonna probably get Rob Dillingham, or they're gonna do something in the offseason, and they're gonna be a playoff team. I'm not saying they're gonna win, but
What's a French point guard thing? I already got the starting five. Listen,
I don't know any French point guard.
Fournier at the 2.
Yo, but don't get it twisted. In the FIBA, he goes crazy.
He goes off
Every time.
He goes crazy when he comes over here to NBA.
You got Batum at the 3.
Yeah, he be killing.
Gobert at the 4. Wemby at the 5. Or you can flop him.
Yeah.
Yo, remember when the Heat had like Carlos Arroyo, and then he played for Puerto Rico? And
Oh yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Wildin'.
Wait. Hold up, because I'm trying to see who would I take him out. Paolo?
Yo, E, did you see the clip?
Eli, I told you, bro. I watched the film. I told you.
I would have taken out. I would have put Paolo over Kawhi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, see? That's a good move.
Yeah.
That's a good move.
Let me stretch. Let me.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about, I want to see where the Wagner brothers are going to play. Don't they?
Finland, no?
What is that? Is that where they're from?
I don't know, something like that.
Oh, they're probably not in the Olympics. No offense to Finland.
Nah.
Oh, so never mind. Damn, this is going to be exciting. Oh, Canada. Oh my God.
Yeah. But, Canada, and you know who they have? Your boy. They got your boy.
My boy?
Zach Edey. They got your boy. That's a big boy, too.
This is going to be a big man-filled Olympics, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, you should be there.
Now, you definitely should be there.
I'm stretching. I'm getting there.
Now, you got to go to Puerto Rico. Try them. I know they're having tryouts.
You guys, Puerto Rico roster is trash.
I know they have tryouts.
I'll give you Dominican citizenship. Play with Cat.
Could do that too.
And the guy, what's the boy from Golden State? He's probably playing there too. The one Dominican from Golden State. I forgot his name. I'll look it up later.
Damn, I'm playing Paris. I gotta start stretching. I gotta take a trip to Puerto Rico.
25.
Yeah, okay. That's what I have. I have like 4.5 minutes or something like that.
I'm about to.
All right.
I'm about
To wrap it up, I told you guys that this was gonna be a short one. I'm about to. It's crazy. Now, Eli has fixed my little mishap here. I have Rangers Game 7 all-time thriller, but in reality, it was the Boston Bruins that won in OT. It's okay. We can move on. Who cares about the Bruins? But because we're here, I'm going to speak to you because obviously you're our Rangers aficionado. How you feel?
Big series coming up. Game 1 today against Carolina. I said, I'm a double down on what I said.
Yeah,
I ain't scared of nobody in the East.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yo, I don't care. I don't care, bro. I hear you. I hear you. But listen,
I did some homework.
It's just I know what Carolina brings to the table and it pisses me off, yo.
I'm new to the game, so I'm doing homework.
I hear you,
like,
and I hear it.
brother.
Yo, and you want to know what I say? You don't know what I say to that? Yo, it sounds good, but check this out. This ain't that Rangers squad, dog. I'm telling you, it's different. It's different. This is just. We got too much. We got too much you got to worry about. Your fourth line can't play with ours. And that's just the truth. Yeah, our Stars played well against Washington, but if you watch those games, for the hockey fans that watch the games, you know it was our fourth line that was dominating the whole series. The whole series. That's kind of unheard of in hockey. Mm-hmm. The fourth line is kind of like, all right, the guys that are going out there just to give our guys rest until it's time for the first line to come back on. they were hooping. 3-on-2s. Even when they were down and Washington had a power play, the fourth line still was holding it down, not letting them score. Carolina don't got that. They're very top heavy. Absolutely. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Their first two lines, our first two lines need to be ready to play. They can't sleep. They're like, it's like, I liken it to like the Warriors. Like they can score and they're fast. But bro, the bottom two lines.
Yeah, they could be the Warriors, but the Rangers, Cleveland, 2016.
Exactly. Come on, bro.
Come on, we're doing it.
And yo,
Believe land.
and I do feel that we have the better coach.
I'm
rocking with them.
That was off rip. Ever since you guys started, what you guys started 21-3?
Yeah,
however you guys started,
we have the better coach, and that was the biggest difference. That's the bit, and that to me is why I say I'm not scared of nobody in the East.
He just really coached.
He literally came in. He was like, "Yo, first of all, I don't know how these other coaches didn't get this shit together. Y'all have all these stars, all these players, and couldn't get it together. Watch this. Now he put some structure while still letting them play.
God, I'm gonna kiss this guy, EJ.
He was able to put the Rangers in positions now and in sets where they're able to flourish completely. Not just offensively, defensively as well. And that's big. That is huge, especially when you have a lot of, I don't want to say polarizing because those guys are pretty good guys, but like when you have big names like that, you got to figure out a way to make sure that you're putting them in positions to succeed. Why is it that all of a sudden when Lavalette came, Artemi Panarin, since he's been a Ranger, I mean, he's been great, but this is his best year as a Ranger. There's no coincidence that it's the change of coaching. You feel me? And everybody else still balled, and guess what? The young kids even came in and started hooping. Coaching. Simple.
No, the only reason I'm going nuts is the beginning of the season, again, when you guys started off hot like that, it was fun watching you guys. So as a Devils fan, I was like, nigga, I mean, the Devils were trying to figure it out anyway, so it was whatever. But I was watching the Rangers. And the only reason I'm getting hype right now is because literally I said two things at the beginning of the season when the Rangers started hot. And that was that they have structure, which is crazy that you just said that, right? And then I believe this is both coaching characteristics. That I also think he coaches them to be like aggressive. Again, it might have faded off a little, but at the beginning of the season,
Yeah, they were.
It was like, dog, try us.
Yeah.
Well, the Rangers. So it was kind of crazy. You just
and that is how I feel now. And that's why I said I ain't worried about nobody in the East. Now the West, it's a different conversation.
It's always the West, man.
It's a different conversation.
It's always the West, unless it's baseball.
Yeah.
Baseball. The
It's
East,
the flip flop. It's the flip flop in
the East
baseball.
rules in baseball.
Yo, isn't that crazy though? Yo, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. When I watch an NL game, I'm like, yo, y'all suck.
Ass.
Y'all are poop.
They only have what? 2 teams? 3 teams?
Y'all are poop. Any American League team is washing
Bro,
y'all.
And the thing is now, I wasn't trying to waste time on baseball, but the thing is, okay, NL, it's either Atlanta, Philly, or the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Maybe Arizona, but Arizona just got freaking smiggity macked yesterday.
Yeah, and they're not doing good right now.
Yeah, they're like falling off a little bit, right?
Padres.
Fam, in the AL, you're gonna get your regular regulars. I mean, Houston's ass, but you got the Yankees, you got Texas doing their thing, but then you got these motherfuckers like Cleveland, Kansas City,
The Orioles.
Yeah. So sore subject.
the Cookies. Hey, hey, the NL, just step aside, my nigga. Just step aside.
For real.
Step aside. We got it over here, brother. Gang, that's all I got. That is all I got. I don't know if you guys have anything else or anything that you want to get off your chest. Fuck you, Orioles, but it's all right. I'll see you guys in Camden.
No, we gonna catch y'all.
We'll get the clap.
We gonna
back.
catch y'all.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about it.
Oh, Garrett Cole started throwing.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yummy. Yeah. You know? Damn.
Yo, did Stan hit some good hits? I wanted to smack him. What was up with that?
Well, I didn't. Yesterday,
He
I'm
had
not
two
too
clutch hits in these back-to-back games.
Yeah.
Which I was very surprised.
The game before I saw that, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
fault.
I was very surprised.
My bad.
Hey, he's a strikeout freaking king,
Oh.
but he came in clutch twice. I just want to bring that up because we've been keeping an eye on him.
Especially me.
I know. That's why I brought it up. I'm like, you know what? Let me just shut him out real quick.
And I'm keeping an eye on 2-5, bro. Listen, You won me last year. I don't know what's going on
You know,
now.
he's struggling at the
I'm about to go right back to my hate.
Yeah, he's struggling.
I'm about to
at
go
the
right
plate.
back to my hate. But listen, if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you guys like the episode. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We will greatly appreciate it. And you guys are considered boothies if you're not subscribed.
That's a fizzle fact.
And make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss a banger. Like I said at the top of the pod, make sure you guys keep an eye out on Apple Podcast. I'll try to post it on YouTube and on Instagram when it's up. Apple, stop playing with me. And yeah, we love you guys. Make sure you tell someone you love them. We catch you guys next time.
Peace.